Hello, thank you for joining. Today we are going to be going through a funky yoga flow, opening up through the hips, through the low and mid back. You'll notice some chest openers as well. And please feel free to drop a comment, let me know where you are watching from. Super thankful to have you here with me with NorthernRed Fitness. I'm gonna drop in the comments that part Q form. So as always, I just like to make sure you guys are healthy and happy, ready for exercise, all that good stuff. So drop a comment, let me know that you're here, and we will get started. So we're gonna start standing at the top of our mats. So big toes together, a little space between the heels. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down. Belly button is nice and tight, and so just think about breathing into the belly, into the ribs, all the way up to the top of the lungs. And then exhaling completely from the top of the lungs, all the way down deep into the belly. Palms open up to the front. Inhale, lifting tall through the spine. Exhale, centering down through the roots of the heels. Perhaps close the eyes, feel that breath rise and fall through the body. Loosening any tension from the shoulders, from the neck. Energizing the body as you inhale and grounding as we exhale. More big, deep breath in and out. Inhale, big sweep up, palms together overhead. Exhale, reaching over to that left side. Inhale, top, and exhale over to the right. Inhale, top. As we exhale, just a small arch back, lifting the chin. Keep the arms on either side of the ears. Inhale, top. Exhale, forward fold. Head hangs over. Nice and easy, hips stacked over the heels. Maybe you want to bend one knee then the other. Taking a few breaths here, just finding the length in the hamstrings. On your next inhale, we'll slowly roll all the way up. Hands tall overhead. Exhale, lean it over to the left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, tall. As we exhale here, a soft lean back, lift up through the chin. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, coming all the way up. Reaching tall. Exhale over to that left side. Inhale, tall. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, tall. Exhale, soft bend backwards. Arms on either side of the ears. Big inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift here, hands on the thighs, the shin or the floor, nice flat back. Shoulders away from the ears. Holding the breath, bend the knees, hands to the floor, step back into a plank. Holding it here. A few big deep breaths. Rounding up through the shoulders, taking a kneeling plank if that's where our practice is. Otherwise, coming up onto the toes, big inhale, left hand reach high. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right hand reach. Exhale, right hand down. Big inhale to downward facing dog. Head hangs in between the arms. Pressing the belly button towards the thighs. Exhale into our plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale to plank. Big inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale, downward facing dog, holding it here. Taking a few big breaths. Maximizing the length in those hamstrings. Pressing the belly button towards the thigh. Next inhale, extend that left leg high, three-legged dog here. If it's in your practice, we can bend the left knee, bringing the heel towards the right side of the body. Still pressing the chest towards that right leg. Exhale, drive the knee all the way forward between the hands. Into a high runner's lunge here. Heavy through the hips, shoulders drop down and back. Inhale, left hand reaches high. Exhale, back down together. Inhale, lengthen up through the legs, keeping the hands on the floor if that's in your wheelhouse, or maybe moving them up to the thigh or the shin. Relax the head down. Adjust your stance if needed, trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. Slow, deep breaths. On an inhale, right hand lifts high. Trying to stack those shoulders over top of that left leg. A few big, deep breaths here. Left hand on the thigh, the shin of the floor. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, shifting your weight forward onto that left leg. Tucking the knees together. Trying to bring the heel of the right leg up towards the glute. If need be, you can bend at the knees. If you can straighten the leg, great. You can bring your hands to the shin. Maybe wrap your hands around that right leg. Exhale, feet come together. And a little shake out here. Inhale to half lift. Bend the knees, coming back into plank. Off the knees or maybe off the toes. Big inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale to plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog, holding it here. Pressing all the way back. Pressing that belly button towards the thighs. Can you lie down? Lie down, Bessa. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Go. On an inhale, we're going to lift that right leg this time into that three-legged dog. Holding it up as high as we can, keeping those big, deep breaths. If it's in your wheelhouse, bending that right knee, bringing the heel to the left side of the body. exhale, drive the right foot all the way forward. So we're in that high runner's lunge. Heavy through the hips. A few deep belly breaths here. Inhale, lifting that right hand high, opening up through the chest. And exhale, hands back together on the thighs, the shin or the floor as you exhale. Back into our triangle. Keeping the hips level. Legs as straight as we can. Adjusting your stance if need be. Next inhale, left hand reaches high, trying to stack the shoulders. Upper body stays over that right leg, lengthening from fingertip to fingertip. And exhale, hand comes back down. All the weight on the right leg. We're going to bring the left knee together. Legs straight if possible. Bringing the left heel up towards the glute. Maybe the hands off the floor. Slow breaths. Exhale, step that left foot back, turning the toes. So we're a nice wide forward fold. Toes point towards the corners of your mat. Hinging hard at the hips. Hips in line with the heels. Slowly soften your way down. Let the head hang. On an exhale, we'll walk the hands over to the left side, bending that left knee. Try to flatten out through the spine. Inhale, back up through center and over to the right side. As we exhale. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. Inhale, lifting up. One last time to the left. Inhale, center. Last time to the right. Big inhale, bring it center. Flatten out through the back, hands on the floor, and slowly walk your feet back in so they're just wider than hip width. Bending at the knees, sitting back on the heels. Bringing the hands to the inside of the thighs. Bringing the Great Dane over. Come here, lie down. Or I'll move over so you can see. Hands through the center, just a soft shake side to side. Opening up through the hips. I don't think I can get through a yoga class without her. Open up through that collarbone, lengthen through the spine. Let's place the right hand down in the center. Big inhale with that left arm reaching up. Exhale, switching sides. Exhale, switching sides. Left hand reaches on the inhale. One last time, right hand reaches. And both hands center. On the inhale, lift up through the hips. Hanging out in this forward fold, maybe a little shift through the hips or the shoulders. And we'll slowly bring those feet back together. Inhale through the half lift. Exhale, soften. Inhale all the way up. Reaching tall. And exhale down into heart center. Beautiful. We'll end with 3 big deep breaths. A heavy sigh out through the mouth as we exhale. Falling into a forward fold. Big inhale here, reaching tall. As we exhale through the mouth, big heavy breath out. Inhale all the way up. Breathing in through the nose, filling all the way up to the top of the lungs. Exhale, heavy. Letting go of any of that tension one last time. All the way up tall. Big exhale. And inhale slow. All the way up. To an equal standing pose. Rolling out through the shoulders, maybe a little twist through the hips. Bringing the hands over the heart, big deep breath in. And exhale. I'd like to thank you for joining me this evening. Hopefully some tension was released. Hips feel more free. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them below. As always, I'm sorry the dog takes over the camera sometimes, but just the way she is, so sorry, not sorry. But thank you. Love you all for joining. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And we'll see you again next time. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. You'll notice she got a new scarf. She's fancy over here. Her giraffe scarf. Thanks, guys.